Well, we said we'd be back.
Yes!
I'm John Riplin, that is...
The Derbinator.
So we're doing our WWE Clash of Champions preview right now, and apparently...
And I'm derbed and confused about this.
Yes, because apparently WWE has updated on their website, and others have updated that the King of the Ring finals are no longer on the pay-per-views, they're on Raw next week.
Which I hope is incorrect.
Here's my question. Why would you advertise that it's going to happen at Clash of Champions and then take it away? Do you realize the show's running too long? If so, why not just say, hey, they'll take place the Raw after Clash of Champions?
Yes.
So let's just go with the idea of if they have it at the pay-per-view. Let's just start with that. It's Corbin versus Gable. Who do you have and why?
Gable guy!
Okay. Why?
Because they're doing the most build for him.
I agree.
They even had lens flares in his fucking promotional materials.
So the J.J. Abrams thing that we referenced before, okay. That's why the lens flares, or just because...
They put production value into it.
Uh-huh.
They also trademarked Shorty G. However...
Yeah, that right there should
probably going to be on, like, merchandise and not actually his ring name.
It's a dumb name, though.
I know. Shane McMahon will probably announce that he announced some merch for Chad Gable, and just to fuck with him, do that. That would be a good storyline thing. That'd also make people money because, you know. But anyway.
It's dumb merch. No, I mean, I get what you're saying.
But Chad should get a cut of it, so, you know.
Right. A shortcut. Had to be said, Chris.
It's a bad merch idea because it's saying that it's short. And then...
A shortcut.
Right.
Right. So you have Gable winning.
Like his hair.
Yeah. You have Gable winning.
Yes.
I have Corbin winning. Only because they already started to torpedo this whole King of the Ring thing.
If it's on Clash of Champions, it will be Gable. If it's on Raw, it could be Corbin. It's more likely to happen on Raw that it be Corbin than a Clash of Champions.
The only reason is, let's just go with, regardless of when it happens, you got Gable.
Yes.
I got Corbin. And if Corbin wins, don't ever bring the King of the Ring back again. I'm sorry. It's just, tournaments are cool, but you can't give it to a guy that, I'm sorry, has the personality of a freaking wet blanket.
That's an insult to wet blankets.
That is. It's not that he isn't, good in the ring. With the right people in the ring, he can be. I just don't find him interesting. And they haven't had a babyface win since 2001 when Edge did. Brock, Booker, Regal, Sheamus, Barrett. And in fact, you want to go through all of it? You want to go through just pay-per-view? Brett, babyface. Owen, heel. Mabel, heel. Austin, he was technically a heel, but he was being cheered. Triple H, heel. Ken Shamrock, babyface. Billy Gunn, heel?
Yeah.
Kurt Angle, heel. And then the whole point is, give it to a babyface. Build something with Gable.
Yes.
You got somebody interesting there. So,
before you head to Fox's Cable, you better promote Chad Gable.
You proud of that one?
Yes.
Because you should be.
I put it on the spot, and I was just like,
that was
I
really,
gotta do this.
you gotta roll with that. So, yeah, you have Gable, I have Corbin.
I must. I'm ready, willing, and at least talented at making puns.
You are that. Drew Gulak versus Humberto Carrillo versus Lince Dorado. 3-way Cruiserweight title match. Who do you have and why?
Humberto Carrillo, with Lince Dorado turning heel after the match.
You have Humberto beating him? Oh, maybe he pins Lince, and that causes a turn? It wouldn't be the first time the champion didn't get pinned and lost the match.
You give Drew Gulak ammunition to get a rematch.
True. I got Gulak retaining. I think he beats Lince. You put Humberto in the chase. Maybe you do this rematch at some point. Humberto wins. Because Gulak's only had the championship since June?
Yeah,
July?
A few months.
Yeah, June, July, something like that. I think it might have been June. It was, actually. So he's held it for 3 months. Maybe. Who knows? I'd be surprised 205 Live's still around.
Right.
Which I feel bad. Not the title, just put it in NXT. But anyway, we differ. Nakamura versus Miz, IC title. Who do you have and why?
The Miz.
Yeah?
Sami Zayn is going to be trying to run interference for Nakamura. Miz doesn't really,
deal well with that.
No, Miz knows exactly what's up with that, and it's not distracted by Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn's going to try to run interference. Going to end up accidentally distracting Nakamura. And, you're welcome. End up getting taken out.
They do that with Shinsuke's character. He should just retire right there.
And then Nakamura lays down a beatdown on Sami Zayn.
Yeah. This partnership's really going nowhere. I have Nakamura because I think they're going to push this a little bit further. And Sami Zayn's going to do something that's going to cause Miz to lose.
They don't know how to book Nakamura as a champion thing. They can book him in the chase, but they can't book him when they have it.
That's because they don't know how to book foreign talents.
Right.
Yeah. It just... I got Nakamura winning just because I think him holding the title longer is a smarter move.
Yep.
But they don't know how to do smart moves. Roman versus Rowan, no DQ match. And Roman. I'm
roaming around the world.
Unless Bryan runs in and does a running knee on Roman and pulls the whole thing as a ruse, and Rowan wins,
yeah.
I don't see Rowan winning. I'm sorry. I don't. Roman's winning this. We don't have much more to say about this because I don't really care about this feud.
Yeah.
Bliss and Cross versus Sonya and Mandy for the women's tag titles. Who do you have and why?
I believe I've got Fire and Desire on this one.
You do.
Yeah. As much as I hate going against Nikki Cross on this one, the tag titles need to be on a tag team.
Yeah, Bliss and Cross just aren't that. They just aren't. And it just...
They also won on the Go Home show, so...
Yeah, the Go Home show for SummerSlam. How'd that work out?
No.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm just saying, since they won them on, like, they won them out of nowhere.
From out of nowhere.
In the arcade. So, yeah, I don't see it being very long reign.
Yeah.
But I have Bliss and Cross winning. I do. I think they're going to keep them on them a little longer. I'm disappointed by that. But the whole build of, Mandy saying, oh, I'm better looking than you, that's not a good way to build a feud between talented women. That's not a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now we got Rollins and Braun versus Rude and Ziggler for the Raw tag titles. Rude and Ziggler.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
The Glorious Showstoppers take the win.
They have to. Why else wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Why else would... Like, really, if you have it where Braun and Rollins win, why? I mean, why?
They're going to be brawling in a little bit.
You proud of that one, too?
It means two things.
I mean, you should be.
One's Portmanteau, and one's actually going to be them fighting later on that night.
Will be. So, yeah, there's no doubt, though. We don't have a lot of... I mean, I'm going to be doing this review solo, by the way, because you're going to be at a whack show.
Yes. It's wiggity whack.
Aubrey Edwards' last, without a cause show before she becomes Aubrey Elite.
Aubrey Elite.
Hopefully she'll be at Defy.
Aubrey Elite! Aubrey Elite!
Right. Good luck to her, honestly. Not that she'll be watching this. New Day versus the Revival. SmackDown Live tag titles. You know who we have? We have the Raw tag team. That's the Revival winning the SmackDown tag team championships.
Yes.
Because Xavier and Big E have been beaten down a whole lot.
Yes, and it's going to really cement the later prediction.
It will, because it just... One, they need to move the Revival to SmackDown.
Yep.
You want a more sports-oriented feel to it, you have them there. And that's about how much we care about this show. It may not be a bad show. They've done some fine build to some of these matches.
I'm so excited to watch some wrestling on Sunday.
I know, you're watching, but you're watching wrestling where you're going to be in person. And enjoying yourself. And hopefully not doing what I do and ogle the women that are there. I never do that.
No, never.
Never.
Anyway.
Right. Bayley versus Charlotte. SmackDown Live Women's title. Bayley.
Oh, Bayley. Ooh, ah.
And she just hit Charlotte with a chair. I think they could do a DQ finish, possibly.
I'd love to see a submission finish.
Yeah. Which would be cool, because it isn't Charlotte's hometown. Now, they could pull a swerve.
It'll make Charlotte feel like she's back in that sorority again.
The submissive sorority. That's what it was called, right? Submission? I heard that wrong. I heard it.
You that read wrong?
Yes, cut. And I can't believe WWE didn't like research that for even like 5 minutes.
Anyway.
So, yeah, Bayley, because they could pull the shock with Charlotte winning, but then you have it where Bayley's going to have to win the title back, because I think they're going to go with a two-woman power trip. Bayley, Sasha is the singles champion, possibly beating Bliss and Cross for the tag titles. Maybe they only hold them for a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something. So then, I mean, we pretty much spoiled the prediction right there. Becky versus Sasha. Raw Women's title, it's Sasha.
I have Becky.
You have Becky.
Because Sasha is going to need to stick with Bayley, and Bayley is going to be the SmackDown Women's Champion. We want the two of them on the same brand. Becky is going to be needed on Raw.
Yeah.
To keep the women's division afloat while they build something there.
Maybe use Sarah Logan and Dana Brooke and others.
Maybe Ruby Wright when she returns.
Won't be for a few months.
Yeah.
At least. Liv Morgan, move her over there maybe?
Nah, I'd rather keep her on SmackDown, Liv.
That's a good point. Maybe, here's an idea. You're not doing anything with Asuka and Kairi.
Who?
Move one, right? Asuka's had to do a freaking YouTube channel, which is great, by the way. Move Kairi to Raw. Do something.
Yeah. Bring up Io.
Not yet. After Mania, maybe. She still needs to really keep her heels. You need to watch Io versus Candice, by the way.
Wait, which?
That was Takeover.
Oh yeah.
That was the Takeover that happened.
Yes.
Before SummerSlam. That was a great match. But anyway, so yeah, we differ on that one. Watch us end up tied with these, despite how many we differ on. So, Kofi versus
If we only differ on 3 of them, I don't think that's a possibility. Unless we get all 3 of our predictions wrong somehow. 4? Oh, okay.
So
you're saying there's a chance.
There is actually a chance. Kofi versus Orton, WWE title. It's gonna unfortunately be Orton.
Yep.
We predicted this last time and we were wrong, so I actually hope we are here. But they give Orton the title here and then Kofi wins it back at Hell in a Cell. Or he beats Orton straight up here. We still do a Hell in a Cell match. And then...
The Fiend.
The Fiend does what? Attacks Kofi?
Attacks Orton.
Okay. Oh. Attacks him after the match.
Yes.
Alright. Orton
sets up for Hell in a Cell.
Ooh, he jumps to SmackDown. Yeah, okay. Okay. You know what's a better idea?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Orton's winning. I think he is. And nothing against Kofi. I love Kofi.
Well, the fact that we can get so excited about theorizing about what Bray Wyatt's going to do next again. I missed those days.
Yeah. I can't wait till Vince decides to just give up. I hope he doesn't. So, Orton wins though. Unfortunately. He could win by DQ. They could do that and then push that to Hell in a Cell and then the Fiend attacks.
Yeah.
So, we then get Cedric versus Styles for the U.S. title. I'm sorry, it's AJ Styles.
Yeah, as much as I'd love to see Cedric Alexander take the win.
Yeah.
Goddamn, that would be a great triumphant win.
It would be.
Although, I guess tonight would be the night of too many heels winning.
True. I still think, though, it's going to be mostly heel.
But yeah,
It'll be a good match.
AJ Styles and Cedric Alexander will put on a stellar performance unless they just have the OC go through and ambush him before the match and then they make some stupid 2-minute match.
Or they do a whole bunch of
Which
bullshit.
would be a waste of everybody's time and Cedric Alexander's amazing talent.
Or they could just have them interfere and then the Viking Raiders stop and we do a whole... Remember how they did the Braun Roman Hell in a Cell match and then they had the tag team match fight on top of the cell again for no goddamn reason?
Yep.
Thank God this isn't in a Hell in a Cell. Don't want to put a black man in a cage. Hayes isn't booking this. Anyway, yeah, Styles. I would love to see Cedric win, though. Is Cedric
Yeah,
win?
I would be absolutely for Cedric winning.
Yeah.
Except it would kind of ruin the OC, not just in your eyes, but in the eyes of people who still enjoy, like, the OC shtick.
See, the group's great. The name's shit. Yeah. We're probably going to get 24/7 title shenanigans. This isn't a prediction. I just hope not. Please don't. It's not a championship. Stop it.
Cool. Universal title match.
Braun and Rollins. You have Braun.
I do have Braun Strowman.
Okay?
I think it would be a good moment for him to finally have a title run in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's had all of one title, the tag title?
With a kid.
Yes. And as far as I remember, that's it.
I have a no contest where Bray shows up. I think Bray's going to show up here. Now, maybe he won't. Maybe it's a smoke screen. He goes SmackDown like you said. I think it's going to end up being no contest, and then we get a triple threat at Hell in a Cell. Yeah, those are our predictions.
Yeah.
Can you tell how excited we are about this show?
I'm so motivated to watch it on Sunday that I'm going to an entirely different wrestling show.
To be fair, though, you're much more into the indies.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm not. It's not that I. Just really quickly before we go, it's not that I'm not into the indies. I am, but I got a big audience here on the channel. If WWE doesn't start improving their pay-per-views, though, I may have to start considering going to indie shows instead, because I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting a little burned out here on this.
Yeah,
but this show doesn't even look that bad.
There's entirely too much wrestling to review.
Yeah, that's why we're just doing Raw, SmackDown pay-per-views, the takeovers, and I'm doing New Japan stuff like that. But boy, when AEW gets added, fuck.
Well, we're gonna have a little bit of delineation between all the shows, so
hopefully AEW doesn't pull so much bullshit. Moving on, that is the end of our predictions.
Hey.
What are your predictions? Leave those down in the comments somewhere.
Yes.
In that area, generally.
Leave a comment down below. Like the video. Don't dislike the video.
Yeah.
We like the likes.
We do.
We're chills for views.
We are.
Alright. Subscribe, please.
Yes. Do that. Hit that bell that I apparently have. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know we had a bell.
Generic YouTuber outro. Okay, let's go.